Yo, man.
Oh,
What the hell you doing sleepy?
dude. I was in Vegas. I just astral projected there.
You kidding me?
I swear to God. I was like, Blackjack. Then you just woke me up. I was about to win $1 million.
What's up, everybody? It's Turn the Aisle. This man is Tony Midnight. I am Killah Cow.
I forgot my teeth. I forgot my teeth in Vegas.
That's right, you did have your teeth in.
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn astral projection, man.
Speaking of astral projection.
Speaking.
Good segue there, sir. We're gonna do a movie review, which we don't have the DVD for to show you, but it's called Insidious. And
it's not the house that's haunted.
It's what's inside that's haunted.
No, that's the boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, I'll let you go first, sir, since you watched it first.
Since I watched it first, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I'm saying it. You know, this family move into a new house, and the kid goes up in the attic, right?
Right.
Yeah, the kid goes up in the attic, experience something supernatural. Next thing you know, he's in a coma, and then all of this supernatural stuff happens to the family.
Right.
And he's in a coma for like the longest time. The doctors cannot find out why he's in a coma. Everything comes out all A-okay.
And they can't hold him in the hospital,
yeah.
So they have to send him home.
He's at home, and all this super that what was it, the good scene, and the wife is in the freaking room, and the freaking the dude with the long hair just pops out.
This dude.
The dude, the one just all in black, the black shadow guy. So the black shadow guy.
The Darth Maul?
No, Darth Maul comes later on. Well, in the beginning, because you know, this all that paranormal stuff is happening, doors are opening, the alarm is going off. You're like, you know, it's your basic haunted house movie at the beginning, and then like, oh, we need to move. So they move to another house. Next thing you know, the mother's outside, and she sees this little kid in old Victorian type clothing, and she's like going around the house, like, what the hell is going on? They just went from one haunted house to another. That's just not possible.
Nope, not possible.
So they come to find that they don't go into the thing first. The mother starts talking about the son.
Talks to the mother-in-law.
Yeah, talking about all the supernatural stuff that's going on.
Right.
And then that's the part where that fucking demonic Darth Maul pops out. That was a fucking good scary scene.
Yeah.
I liked that. I was watching that with my cousins, and they're like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "What? Where? What? I missed it. I had to rewind."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, "What is that? That's crazy shit." And they come to find, and then they bring in the paranormal investigators.
Right. And it's a total mockery of ghost hunters and all those other paranormal. They have their own deal.
He had a freaking Viewmaster.
You know the ones you put the little thing in, you click.
But that was a cool scary scene too.
Yeah.
It's like he's going through the different colors, and all of a sudden, boom! You got these twin gothic-looking sisters smiling at him. That was another part that I got a good jump scare out. Yeah, that was a good jump. And then you come to find out that the son's not in a coma; he's trapped in the further, which is a dark plane of, you know, where he could astral project. He's stuck there.
Right. Total astral projection movie.
Yeah, that's like the first one I've seen. I mean, that's pretty much the reason why it got rave reviews for the movie, and like, you know, it's something. Well, I've seen movies with they have like astral projection like that, but not to this extent. This is a really good scary movie. Legitimate scary movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Upon other fucking movies that have been coming out, like saying that they're scary movies, but
better than that found footage crap which I talked about. We still haven't watched VHS, so it's still out there about
I gotta
found
get
footage.
that one. I gotta get that one.
According to the reviews we've seen,
But
we haven't seen them yet. So
but Insidious alone is a good story. I gotta plus the ending part where you come to find out that the father was also just like the son.
yeah, could astral project.
It like it was in the bloodline already.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the scene where the father.
Little twist at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I like that
awesome.
part. It's a good movie. I liked it. It's a perfect. Would you say it's a perfect date night type of movie?
Yeah,
Too?
it's definitely one you want to get a woman next to you and it scares her and jumps into your arms. Oh,
hold me.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, definitely a great movie.
What did you think of it?
My thoughts was that I went in with it thinking, okay, the kid had some paranormal thing. You know, I've seen the previews to it. Never thought of it as being an astral projection movie, and I really dug it because the fact that they use astral projection as the main.
Yeah.
For
the main plot.
Yeah. So and the misleading of everything. It's fully you think, oh, it's the house. Then you start thinking it's the kid. Of course it's the kid, but you don't think it's astral projection. And the thing about astral projection is that you leave your soul leaves your body for a time period, and leaving your body as a vessel, empty vessel. So other spirits want to come in, other dead people who are formerly dead want to come back to back to life. So they find these vessels, and the kid went too far, and the further. Right. So he goes out.
Where all the dark spirits are.
Right.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about the dark spirits and the house, when the further house and the dad has to go in. So they put the dad under, and he actually projects to where the son is.
Yeah.
And goes to the further house, I like to call it. It's a other dimensional version of their house. And they were the family with the gun.
Because that's where where he actually projected from, that house, the first house that was in.
Right, the haunted house. Well, the haunted house. But the whole thing was the family. Remember the family with the lady that looked like mannequins.
Yeah.
And then you hear the gunshot, and they cut scene to where the girl's standing with the gun smiling and the family's dead.
That was pretty much like the backstory, like that's what really happened in that house.
Right, it's supposed to have been that house was the people murdered in that house. And then he goes and finds the door and goes into the further.
Yeah.
The way further, and finds his son, and comes to find out the backstory is that he as a kid, the father astral projected, and he was haunted by this old lady in a wedding dress with a veil. Really wicked looking makeup. The makeup was awesome in that.
Which I feel like it reminded me of Dead Silence. The villain in Dead Silence.
Yeah, but this was more practical makeup use than CGI, because they used some CGI in Dead Silence. But she was really this lady. Oh, the whole typical white lady story. She was it.
Yeah.
So you come to find out that she's still in the further, and when the father
she remembers him. Yeah.
Right. And when they come back, when he comes back, I should say, when and brings the son back and everything's fine.
Then you get that twist.
The twist of the paranormal chick comes and takes a picture of the husband. The husband's like, "Why did you do that? You know I don't like pictures." And she starts choking the lady, kills her. And then the wife comes in and goes, "Oh my God, what happened?" And he's like, "Don't worry, I'm here." And she picks up the picture and or the camera
Yeah, the
looks
camera.
at the picture, and the picture is of the lady, and you see a faint image of the husband, the body, the shell, and you're like, oh, it's a lady, and turns on a lady standing right there. Oh, that's
that was some good
jump scare.
That was a good twist ending though.
Yeah,
I mean,
one of the rarities.
Yeah.
And they kind of took it back classic. And I mean, that's what we're talking about before. And if you look further on in the episodes we had before, we talk about taking something that hasn't been done yet, or being original, and using classic jump scares, practical makeup, and all that.
Insidious alone, I think, that was like in a while, like a good horror story movie.
I would have to agree 100%. You know what's funny? We haven't reviewed a movie that we gave thumbs down to yet, except for Roadkill.
Yeah, the only one. The only one.
So that means the horror community, that there are some out there. We've done discussions about movies that we haven't watched. I mean, we did watch and we didn't give reviews about, but I think it's time we do one that everybody out there thinks that it's and we should give a review about it. What do you think? No?
I don't know, up to you, man.
We did Michael. You tortured me with Michael.
I know, but we both gave that a thumbs up because for the laugh factor of it.
Yeah, it was because it was funny.
It wasn't a horror. It's a horror movie, but at the same time, because of the Italian cheese of it, just made it so awesome. And the people and the hardcore horror geeks, they love to watch it. It's like, you know, it's a good movie to watch. Like stoners would watch it and laugh their asses off.
But anyways, back to the whole thing. Insidious, thumbs up. It's a keeper. It's not a renter. It's not a borrow from somebody. It's
gotta have it in your collection.
Yeah, you gotta get in your collection.
DVD, Blu-ray, Laserdisc, Betamax, VHS.
Betamax.
Get it.
Yes, definitely get it. Insidious will blow you. I mean, if you have watched it and you thought of it and going, rewatch it and think about it.
If you're one of those guys that are like torrent downloaders, just fucking download it. Just watch this fucking movie.
Right.
Watch it in the dark.
And then you tell me if it wasn't. No, I don't know. We're gonna have those dollars. I guarantee we're gonna have those dollars for. I watched it. I didn't like it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're cool with that. But watch it again and tell me if it wasn't done classically. To me, it was done with some classic intent. With that one with the mannequin family, with the gunshot.
Yeah.
That was done in a classic sense. It was almost like. It was done where they black out and lights up again, black out and lights up again, and the jump scare at the end. It's a classic way of doing horror movies, and it was.
Plus, it's the thing is, they didn't show the action. It was what do you call it now?
It's just the imagination. It's the sound.
Hitchcock is the guy that really created the whole idea of you're hearing but you're not seeing.
Right.
So your mind is
playing with you. Your worst enemy is your own mind, your imagination.
And next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, did that just happen?
Right. So the shock factor of it is out there, and it's classically done. So if you watched it and you're like, it was okay, or I didn't like it, watch it again for its classic notations. It's really done well, and it's also a subject that's never been touched on. I don't think. If there was, like I said, I'm a fan. He's a geek, and he's even said.
From there's a movie called Eternal Evil, which is a low budget piece of crap with Karen Black, and that movie touched on the whole astral projection thing, but in a really stupid way. I haven't seen this in such a long time. I forget how the storyline went. But then you also have 976 Evil 2 that touch on the whole astral projection thing, and even that movie is a piece of crap.
I mean, I know there's a lot of movies out there, like Lemon Ocean is kind of astral projection in a sense.
In a sense.
dreamscape, almost same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's never touched on the logistics of astral projection, because what they did and how they explained it is actually what how astral projection is done.
Plus, you had that woman who was like, it's just full into detail.
Yeah, it went into detail about how astral. And do your research. I've done research on astral projection before, and it's really amazing. Don't want to go into detail about it, but yeah, it's something you guys got to get. Insidious blew my mind as far as the classic notations, the jump scares, all of them, all great. Little comedic stuff with the you know, with those
the paranormal
guys, with the viewfinder, everything that was good.
Kind of reminded me a little bit like of the paranormal investigators from Bullshit guys, because you know you had that one guy that was like, you know, goofy, geeky type, right?
Right, peeling his face off in the awesome. But anyways, yeah. So Insidious, thumbs up from both of us. It's a keeper. Get it. And we'll be back later, probably at our other. As you can see, we're still in the power room. We haven't left from our last time. We pretty much live here now.
We live here. I sleep in the rafters like Batman.
I sleep right here. I move that around, and I use my jacket as a blanket. And
then we absorb the energy.
Yeah, the EMFs just fuck us all up. So anyways, I'm Killah Cal.
20 Midnight.
We are
TERRORintheISLE.
What?
What?
Oh, I actually projected, but just half a second.
Oh, wow.
I was in Vegas taking you $1 million.
Oh, fine. Thanks, Sal. Anyways. Keep it to yourself there, huh?
Peace. Shaka.
Hey.
Alright, keep it gory, people. Oh wait, you didn't shout out.
Shout out.
So
we shout out.
Yeah, I know.
We did. I even did the whole thing for
Madam
Carnage.
Madam Carnage. Anyways, we're out. We gotta go take a nap somewhere.
Ah.